What's up, guys? We're taking a look at some NFL player props for Thursday Night Football, Detroit Lions against the Green Bay Packers. Really excited about this here over on Sleeper. If you're not already on Sleeper, you're going to want to join. Special offer right now of Sam LaPorta over 3.5 receptions, which he has been over in every game this season with, I believe, 5 or more. So if you guys want to join Sleeper, right now is one of the best times to do so. You can do it with the link down in my description below, and promo code DOMG can get you a first-time deposit match up to $100. I believe it's also available in most states and also most Canada. So if you guys want to check it out, now is one of the best times to do so. The link to join is down in my description below. Let's hop in and talk about some NFL player props today for Thursday Night Football. Before we do so, though, make sure you guys check out the Dub Club. The Dub Club we've been absolutely smashing. If you don't know what Dub Club is, it is a messaging service that sends all of my plays to you via either the Dub Club app, email, Telegram, or Discord. I've sent my plays out to over 1,700 subscribers and for a couple different sports and a ton of different player prop sites. That includes mainly prizepicks and Sleeper every single day with some parlay play, underdog, and chalkboard mixed into that as well. Comes for a couple different sports as well, MLB, NFL, and the NBA with NHL right around the corner too, which I think I'm also probably going to cover. We'll see. Depends on how good the NHL slates are looking. But if you guys want to join, right now is one of the best times to do so. There's 2 different special offers down there in my description below. One of them is all access. That includes every player prop site and every sport, everything. You guys are only paying for 1 month and you're getting 2 of them. So you're getting essentially 2 months for the price of only 1 month of my all access. That is the first special offer down there in my description. The second one is only NFL player props. Still every player prop site, but only one sport, which is the NFL. So if you're just interested in NFL player props, you just want something to sweat out on Sundays, Thursdays, Mondays, then you can go ahead and check this out right here. But what this is the entire NFL season. So it's 6 months and it comes to an average of less than $7 a month. You're paying less than $7 a month essentially, but it's all wrapped into one for the entire NFL season. So if you guys want to check those out, now are one of the best times to do so. You can see right here that I'm pretty reputable compared to some other people out there. These are my lifetime net winnings over on prizepicks, as you can see right there. So that's pretty much going to do it though. Let's hop in and start taking a look at some player props today over on Sleeper. Make sure you guys play responsibly, natural risk, and of course also make sure that you subscribe to the channel and leave a like. I really would appreciate it. We started even talking about Sam LaPorta here. I think it's a really solid discount. I think he's going to land right on 4 exactly. It's going to be a little bit tougher for sure because it is plus odds over 4.5. I will say it's I'm looking at it right now on a sportsbook here, DraftKings. It looks like Sam LaPorta is a plus 120 over 4.5 receptions here. So it is a little bit juiced up there for sure. But he's had 5, 5, and 8 in those 3 games earlier this year. So I think he's going to land 4 on the dot. And I do think this is a pretty solid discount that I personally am playing. Sam LaPorta over 3.5 receptions. So another player prop that I'm liking here from this Thursday night game is going to be over in the receptions category here. So the receptions, I'm going to scroll down until we find Jaden Reed. I like Jaden Reed under 3.5 receptions here. The reason why I like this is, of course, that it seems like Christian Watson should be back in this game. At the time of this recording, he is not supposed to be, or Christian Watson is supposed to be playing in this game here. And this is what Jaden Reed has looked like. He's had a crazy amount of targets, which is really good to me. Usually, I love to see target numbers. I love to see him super high up like, Jaden Reed is right now. He's coming off of 8 and 7 targets with 2, 4, and 3 catches in those 3 games this season. I think he's going to land on probably 2 or 3. I don't see him getting 4 catches in this game. It is favored for him to go under 3.5, which is a good sign. But Christian Watson should be back here and taking a whole lot of targets away from him and a whole lot of catches. And another reason why I'm not super concerned about the target number here being so high for Jaden Reed is the fact that Jordan Love has had a very bad completion percentage. He's shooting around like 55% completion percentage. So he's been throwing the ball quite a bit, and the balls are just not, being caught, which is not against Jordan Love whatsoever. I think Jordan Love is a great quarterback so far in the NFL, but I do think that his completion percentage number is probably going to stay around that 55% mark. He's just a guy that's been completing passes when it counts necessarily. A lot of deep plays and things like that where he's just been, missing sometimes. And I'm just not super worried about the target number is what I'm trying to say. So I do think Jaden Reed will probably have, 2 or 3 catches in this one, but I think Christian Watson will take away a lot of the targets. And on top of that, also Aaron Jones being back should take away a lot of the targets. You had this game already with Aaron Jones, by the way, which was week 1. He had 2 catches on 5 targets here. So we had 2 catches on 5 targets, and that was without Christian Watson still. So, and the Packers still have plenty of options on their team. They have Romeo Doubs. They also have Luke Musgrave on their team. So there's just plenty of options in Green Bay. Jaden Reed is going to get demoted to the wide receiver 3 here, although he is playing, a different position than Christian Watson pretty much. I do think that he'll still fall under 3.5 receptions here against the Detroit Lions. I think it's a really nice matchup for him, but I do not see him getting 4 receptions in this game. So that is what I'm rocking with today over on Sleeper. If you guys want to join, the link to it is down in my description below. We're not done quite yet in the video. Let's talk about some leans and things like that. Another one that I'm really liking, by the way, is actually Jaden Reed's fantasy points. I think this one could be almost even better. It depends on how you feel about his yards on top of that, because he is a little bit favored over 37.5 receiving yards here, but his fantasy points is really, really interesting. If you take a look at it, 9.5. So, like, in order for him to go over the 9.5 fantasy points, it's just like PPR scoring here. If you guys play fantasy football, you likely do. But, it's just, 0.1 per yard, and then you get 1 point per reception. So, he'd need to have like 5 catches for 45 yards in order to push this, or like, 4 catches for, 55 yards in order to push this right here at 9.5. So I think that number at 9.5 fantasy points is really good as well. Of course, there are some things like Jaden Reed can run the ball. He has been, he's a shifty guy who could have some plays dialed up for him in the rushing game as well. But so that could factor in the fantasy points. A touchdown obviously would ruin the under for the 9.5 fantasy points. So I think that's another good look right there. If you want a little bit more cushion than the just the under 4 receptions, I do think that fantasy points should be a really solid spot as well. But if he catches a deep bomb or something, like a 50-yard pass or something, then that's probably ruined as well. When, receptions, he just needs 4 of them. So I do think it's a pretty solid spot right there. The under 3.5 receptions with Christian Watson likely being back on top of Aaron Jones also likely being back in this game here. So if you're looking for some more like Detroit Lions props here, I think that Amon-Ra St. Brown is in a really good spot here, because we don't know that Jair Alexander plays. He's been dealing with the back injury. He missed last week. There's potential for him to miss. I don't really necessarily think Jair misses, but still, Amon-Ra St. Brown has had a very, very good history against Green Bay. He's just been an absolute PPR monster this year, and he's going to have plenty of catches. He's going to have plenty of yards. There should be a not high-scoring game necessarily, but I do think there will be quite a lot of offense in this game here. So I think Amon-Ra over 73.5 receiving yards is another solid look there. But that's really the main ones I'm kind of looking at on this slate. Not anything super crazy. Not messing with kickers really in this slate, at least so far yet. David Montgomery, I don't know if he's necessarily going to play. He's been dealing with that groin injury. I think he got hit. I think he's still questionable, but we'll see what happens with David Montgomery. There's a possibility he's back here. But that's kind of what I'm rocking with here for this Thursday Night Football slate. And I'm what you guys are rocking with down in the comment section below. But we are not done quite yet, though, because I want to show you guys this here. It is the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. If you guys want to check out this tool, you can do so with a 7-day free trial linked down to my description below. You guys can go check it out right now. 7-day free trial. If you don't know what this tool is, it finds the best expected value plays for you on prizepicks, underdog, parlay play, flip, sleeper, all these different player prop sites. All you have to do is refresh. When you press the refresh button, it pulls up the best expected value plays for that player prop site. And you can already see there's 3 different Thursday Night Football player props here that this optimizer is liking right here. So if you guys want to check it out, 7-day free trial. That's only one of the tools I talked about, by the way. With the 7-day free trial in the fantasy bundle, you guys get 3 tools wrapped into one. You get the optimizer, a DFS middling tool, and fantasy score projections. That was only one of the 3 tools, by the way, that are included. If you guys do enjoy the tool, you can keep it going. You guys can have the reoccurring payments here, and it can also help the channel out a ton if you do so. Otherwise, just you cancel anytime. It's a 7-day free trial. You guys can cancel at any time. So if you guys want to go and check it out, the link for it is down in my description below. Thank you for watching today's video. Make sure you guys check out the Dub Club. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Give me a follow on Twitter at DOMG Props. I really would appreciate it. And that is pretty much going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Join Sleeper if you've not already. Promo code DOMG. And yeah, just best of luck on the slate tonight for Thursday Night Football. And just best of luck, man. Play responsibly at your own risk and all the different stuff. Best of luck tonight.